As we progress the Yaschaf massive questline, and have access now to the year 110 AF, there's one quest in the Yaschaf 10 AF that we can now pick up because we now have the ability to find the item this poor girl is looking for. Wander around aimlessly around this lower area until you find Shannon, the researcher, who has lost her pocket watch and needs help retrieving it from another timeline. Use the Historia Crux to teleport to the massive 110 and ride your Chaos Chocobo to the north side of the Pedera Pass, where a long canyon stretches off into the distance. We can see a floating treasure cube here, and we'll throw Mog to pick it up. Shannon reminds us with a little Easter egg of Lenora's Garage, one of the original shops in Final Fantasy XIII, where we would purchase our upgrade materials. A system that they have completely thrown away in this game. Claim your Innocence Sacred Sphere, and we'll fully move on to the Yaschaf 110 AF. The Red Sphere quests happen in a chain, so they need to be taken from the first one here and the Archaeocalypse. This sphere asks us to find the missing sister, who, after a short chocobo ride down the East Canyons, will reveal a wandering lady who needs to be run down. Fortunately, she's very okay with her predicament and tells us to return this wedding jewelry to appease the Red Sphere's concerns. Heading down the stairs to where Shannon was in the other timeline, we can start the next quest to locate a technician and inform him that the way he's doing things will lead to a big disaster. In order to complete this quest, we'll head up into Hope's command tent to reveal a hidden box with a service manual inside. Once you've collected this manual, head back out to the pass onto the raised cliff section where we have received many quests before, and inform the technician that what he's doing is wrong, and the reason we know it is because it says so in the manual. Having seen his own flaws, we can now appease the sphere and continue on to the next quest at the top of the dig site above Hope's tent. This time, we need to find proof of the terrorists' actions. Such proof can be found in the pass of Pedera near the large gash in the ground. Once revealed and picked up, we can head back and finish the final fetch quest of this area. At this point, Noel and Sarah must resolve another clock anomaly. If you're still having trouble with these, remember that a quick Google search of the XIII-2 clock puzzles will pull up many fan-made sites to help you input your clock's combination and give you a solution if you're finding that it's too troublesome, or if you're just tired after solving 500 of this exact same type of puzzle. With the final piece in the Yaschaf quest chain complete, the hunt for the Ugallu boss fight has spawned near Chocolina at her store's location, looking over the dig sites. The Ugallu was once a creature that Yuel forced away into a pocket dimension to keep it from wreaking havoc on this city's past inhabitants. Obviously, from the future we can see that this did no good, and the city collapsed regardless. Luckily for us, this monster has a lovely marker on the map to easily identify its position, and even gives us a preemptive strike. The Mohawk Tiger will start off the fight with Roar, giving itself nearly every buff in the game. Using a strong sentinel character like the Silver Chocobo or the Pulse Gladiator will allow your team to equip the Saboteur rule, which will allow you to both debuff him as well as keeping his stagger chain slowly building over time. Be on guard for Mohawk Kitty's Virulent Breath, which will unleash a deluge of negative status effects and poison onto all your characters. In this fight, I chose Combat Clinic to keep the Sentinel pulling the heaviest attacks away while the medics clear up the debuffs and bring us back to full health. Remember, in this game, each character's Insuna will cure 2 status effects per cast. While you're healing, be careful not to let this fierce kitten's stagger bar drop all the way back down and undo all the progress you've made. The time spent in this battle will cost you, as each of his attacks will deal wound damage, lowering your max HP, meaning that the quicker this fight is over, the safer you will be. After I had stuck all the debuffs I could, I was able to get the stagger bar up into the clouds, and once I've switched to the Cerberus role with my mighty Microchew companion, this boss stood absolutely no chance. Collect your fragment and enjoy the peace of mind, knowing that if you had been around hundreds of years ago, you could have stopped this catastrophe. One fragment yet remains in the area, however it is tied to a quest chain related to the Brescia ruins, which remains locked until we proceed even further into the game. We can also pick up the gate seal to the area, which is located on the scaffolding above Hope's tent. Once we've gotten everything we need, we can close the door on this timeline and wish it was nothing more than a memory.